comes in 3 pieces. It's basically your main shell of a helmet and then 2 eye pieces that pop on like so. In order to wear the helmet, you want to take your eyes off, and you're going to take it and you're going to simply place it on top of your head. Now, if you find that the helmet is too tight, or if you try putting it on and you don't want to force it, you don't want to push it over your ears, sometimes what happens, the 3D printed helmets is 3D printed material filament is just plastic. And so because it's plastic, sometimes in shipping, sometimes in hot warehouses, when post office, FedEx, whatever, things might adjust, might change slightly. So if something like this is too tight and you can't fit it on your head, you can simply take something like either a heat gun or hair dryer. And if I were to apply heat to both of these areas right here, I'm going to primarily work on the yellow area, not so much the black, but the yellow area right here. If I worked on that, I heated it one side at a time, make it a little bit softer, then you can kind of pull it apart or spread it out a little bit wider, which is going to make it fit. And this is what that looks like. I'm going to make sure I hit both sides. Right, you don't want to hold it in one spot for too long. Just keep it moving. Expand it on both sides. And then you simply, gentle pressure, can press on it a little bit or pull on it a little bit and see how it's got some play and some movement. You just stretch it out a little bit, hold it there for 10-20 seconds till it cools off a little bit. Then you can release it. It may have a little place and go back a little bit, but you can do this multiple times if you want. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. And then again, simply pull on it a little bit. You don't want to give it too much pressure. You don't want to break it. It is plastic again. But again, just by simply stretching it and kind of holding it at that spot for a few seconds, as it cools, this is going to open that up. Chances are, with the helmet, this part right here is the tightest part. Once you get it past that point, you're going to have enough play in your helmet that you're not going to have an issue. It's just getting it past this first part. So just by, again, heating it up a little bit, stretching it up, letting it cool, as it stretches, then there's a good chance that you may have to do it once or twice until you get it to be exactly the right size. But once you do, now all of a sudden my helmet fits. And I'm good to go.